What birth is it's a huge process. It's the biggest life transition we have until we die. But in that process, we go from sort of a watery world, we go into compression, and then we go into expansion. And all of a sudden we have the relational field to deal with in a whole different manner. So the more physical resources we can bring, the better off we are. This idea of when you arrive, how do you transition? With birth trauma is it often can create a transition wound. And what that means is you compensate around the simple shifting of gears. It can mean some people, just jump from one thing to the other. Some people hold back. Some people get all confused how to orient. Some people emotionally get flooded. When there's a charge, emotionally they get flooded and overwhelmed. And that's what we want for people who have had birth trauma, is to reclaim the potency. While I'm talking about birth and birth trauma and people are arriving, I want to make sure you stay a bit flexible, because I don't want anyone re-traumatized, right? I want you to be able to breathe and look around and turn your head and orient to beauty. So here, having the breathing ball, and I want you to imagine translating that literally to the flexibility of your cell membrane. That your cell membranes are, semi-permeable. That's what they are, but they're not rigid and they're not collapsed. And I often think they're probably right at the cell membrane level. What you want is a nice resiliency. And physiologically, what's wonderful is that cell membranes are lipid and water. There's 3 molecules. What we know is that there's lipids in there. And that gives us a fat and it gives us a flexibility. How many of you are on the call for your own curiosity, given that you feel like you had birth trauma? How many of you are you on the call for professional interest? How many of you are really on the call because you've got a kid that you don't know what to do with? That your child is in a struggle and, oh my gosh, you wish you could help them, but you've had this struggle a long time. I can see that we're here for all those reasons, and that's a good thing. So